Operator, operator, can I get an open line? Operator, operator, it's just about time. Operator, operator, got something on my mind. Can I talk to Jesus? Connect me to the vine. Okay, I'm fighting a cold. All right. Let's see. Spirit. What dropped into my spirit is the finished product. And what was the earlier one that I tried to do? I couldn't get through. What was it? Oh, Lord, I deleted. I came out of that devotion. Oh, okay. The spiritual plan? Not the spiritual plan, but the spiritual network. Oh, the spiritual network. I didn't get to that. I didn't get that far. Okay. Spirit network. Okay. So, the writer in me, which is explored in the poetic novel Night, believes the universe is involved when it's the right thing. I say the right thing, like that's just how I feel. When two people are brought together, I think it's richer than just happenstance. I feel like, okay, I won't do that part now. Which way do I go, Spirit? The perfect plan? The perfect plan? Is there a perfect plan? The perfect plan may have imperfections, maybe? Is that what it is? The perfect plan of love. So love, is love perfect? But maybe our abilities, our capacities to receive it might not always be in a positive space, but that plan is something, that mark is something that, okay, we're working towards. Got it. Okay. 'Cause love in itself, is it perfect? I don't know. Is it? Love is perfect. Yeah, I just went over that. Okay, let's not repeat that. All right. Okay. So the perfect plan is, yeah, okay, I've already done that. Okay. All right. Unpacking. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the perfect plan since I'm still a little fuzzy on that. I'm trying to grasp that spirit for perfection, because I never really assumed that anything was perfect. Oh, wow. And if I'm being transparent, even the world we live in, I want to do that. Yeah. The universe, it seems to have a faulty plan. Or was it the inhabitants that jacked it up? Oh, is it mankind? So the universe would have worked, or could work, happily ever after. Is that it? It's the stewards, it's the inhabitants. Okay. Because the sun rises, it sets, the moon glows, seeds planted grow. All those things work in order. In the right soil, if there's a good climate. But what makes those things go left? Oh, how we treat the world. Okay. So it's not that there wasn't a perfect plan. It's how we manage it, how we take care of our environment. that makes it go left. Okay, so does that relate to love as well? There is a perfect plan, but it matters how we treat our mates, how we treat ourselves. What is the environment, the atmosphere in a relationship then? Because I can understand, like, the world, we litter and we have all these pollution and waste and landfills and all these things that hurt and damage it. The deforestation and what else? Pretty much all of those things. Yeah, I'm not even too huge on skyscrapers, because when I see that, I pause. Like, how much is that in one spot? Like me carrying a lot on my shoulders versus like pulling it, or I don't know. It just seems like a lot on the earth's shoulders in one place. A skyscraper, a really tall building. I could be just super. Okay, I won't do that. So do things crumble because we're not good stewards? Yeah, probably. Love is a perfect plan when we love each other. We love our neighbors. We love ourselves. Okay. So even that perfect plan would create good stewards. Okay. Spiritual homework. But I'm still fuzzy about, love between two people. It just seems it just doesn't seem realistic. Why doesn't it seem realistic to me, Spirit? I guess my perspective is just washed with so much pollution in every aspect. Because, everywhere I go, not everywhere, most places, I see the effects of of pollution, of a lack of love, of caring, of compassion. Wow. Yeah, the buildings that are run down or abandoned. The people that are on the streets. It's just like, So that's the image that I get pretty much all the time. I don't see this beautiful nature, this land that you've created where everyone is holding hands. What is that? Is that Whoville? I don't know. This utopia, is that the word? Okay, maybe this utopian society, if that's the word, I'm not sure. I don't see that. Like, not even close to that. I can't help but wonder if it exists like in a remote village somewhere, in the boonies. I'm sure there are people who have went off the grid, like, forget it. I'm out of here. Like, as far away as possible. But I was talking with a family member, Spirit. Am I going in the right direction? Okay, you'll pause me. You'll nudge me if I don't. And I was saying, you know what? To be a believer or follower, not necessarily, follower of Christ, of his teachings, of his example, is to be active. Like, I can just up and move and go off the grid. Because how do I love my neighbor if I don't have any? Right? How do I support the youth, the foster youth, or the homeless, or the disabled, the widowed, if I'm nowhere near them? Because it's not a check. Like, I personally would dismiss someone that just threw money at me and did not spend time with me, did not care, did not show me how much they care through their time, through their touch, their warmth, their eyes, their glow, their spirit. So yeah, I don't think it's possible to be distant and compassionate at the same I saw the example as an active party, an active participant. As long as there's strength, I suppose I should add, or there's something that can be done to contribute it, whether it's crocheting a blanket or some booties for the, something. You have us being active. How did I get on that, Spirit? Where are we going? Being active. Yeah, the society, being caring, loving one another. Okay. So that would create a better place, almost a perfect place, if we loved each other. So love is a perfect plan. I guess it has to raise the standard of how we view each other, how we love one another. So I can't look at it like, it's imperfect based on the reality. So where were we going earlier? My perception. So it's difficult to perceive of perfection when everything and everyone surrounding is possibly affected by our society, the troubles, the trials, all those things. Being overworked, racing, always going towards something, trying to get to something. I don't know if I've ever really have been taught or listened to something where it said, it shouldn't be a race. It shouldn't be survival. It should be living. It should be getting to and going to. What if? Okay, I won't say that. So I'm like, Still serving, but not always in a hurry, not always anxious, not always looking at something as if, I just talked about plan, spirits, and now I'm lost, as if things are a goal. The perfect plan for love doesn't mean that we have to, is that what you're saying, Spirit, be racing. Okay. Trying to get to a certain place or level. What is the perfect plan is our existence, loving one another. Okay. So a plan, I guess I'm unpacking, doesn't mean that there are so many. Well, I don't know. A plan could just mean, a building maybe. The structure of how something works, maybe. Of how we can work in unison together, but not necessarily going, racing. Oh, okay. That is my perception. That's what's wrong with me. Is get here. Oh, okay, because I personally like to watch makeovers. And what gets me are the smiles afterwards. But then a huge part of my heart pauses, because I think the men and the women were beautiful before. The befores are always like, the imperfections. Well, they call them imperfections, but just as they were. Like, literally, I'll do the finished product. Okay. So the finished product did I say that earlier at the beginning? I think it was. I said the finished product, and then what was the other thing? Spiritual what? Lord, I'm blanking out. Okay, no, it was a finished product. And then the spiritual network, our spirit network, I think it was. Okay. So the finished product, how does that relate to a love plan? Spirit. Okay. A love plan is loving our neighbors as we love ourselves. Yeah, like I would tell my neighbor, you are beautiful just as you are. You don't have to do a thing, just how you look, because what if you couldn't keep that up? That's the thing. What if the style lasts 10 days, or the makeup has to be washed off, reapplied, cleansed, and all these things. Not that anyone's lazy or anything, but what if there wasn't access? What if those things weren't accessible? So does it create a level of beauty? Those that have access and that can benefit from different, spas and things versus those who do not. Do I perceive the ones that do not have that as less beautiful without the makeup and the hair done? Or do I love them, not anyways, but do I truly, truly believe that they're gorgeous just as they are? Because I don't know, Spirit, I sense that our beings are like a shell. So that's why I've been so conflicted when I watch things. I'm like, because I love to see the features, like their eyes, their noses, their lips, all of those things that come out at me, that sometimes makeup covers up. It kind of blends it out, and I can't really see their I see personality in features. I don't know, like literally the eyes, the color, the nose, the shapes, all of the different marks, because it has history in, through time, the different things that are unique to maybe different cultures, different ethnicities, different, So, some things may be light, not necessarily so heavy where it gets lost, like in the makeup and the translation from one language to another. I don't know, but I like to see, because then I'm trying to see who are they underneath it. That's their, I don't know, my head. I think the perfect plan in my eyes to love my neighbor as myself would be that they feel, extremely comfortable without anything. Alopecia, bald spots, whatever it is, scars. It doesn't, like, I don't know. I'm not looking at that like it's, I don't think, Spirit, I think how you created me, my spiritual makeup, is where I feel energies more so than anything. So I don't even I don't really hardly look at the outward in that way. I think when you have me looking at that is cherishing, all the different qualities that make us unique, but not like a marker of beauty. Does that make sense, Spirit? I don't see it as a marker of beauty. So, I feel like an oddball. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just a alien in how I view things. Okay, so Spirit, I've been dodging. No? The love plan, because I'm like, I don't know if it's the the spirit network. Okay, I guess, like I was saying before, without seeing the presence of any level, I think, of what you designed it to be in the environment, which is so huge. If I don't see it here and we live in it, then how on earth, the operative word, earth, how am I supposed to perceive of that? My vision is limited. Okay, so is that where the spirit network comes in? If by chance the environment has gone down or is troubled, the society is troubled, it's not to limit my perception or my understanding to what I see, and that interpretation of what I'm looking at or feeling or sensing. Yeah, because it makes sense. I was talking with someone and I said, you know what, because there are certain smells and aromas in the air, then that's what I crave. Oh, that's what kind of entices me. You know, there's so much fast food everywhere. Not just fast food, but restaurants, you just smell it. Now, if I were to be out on a ranch or farm somewhere and I smell the peppers, what else? Just the aromas of the crops. I think naturally I'm going to want those. Like, ooh, that smells good. I want that. But I am wanting or craving what enters my nose, my nostrils, what in my eyes, what I see, the signs, like, oh, 2 for 1, okay. Oh, was budgeted, like, what do we do? So how does that relate to love? Okay, that spirit network. Okay, Lord. So the spirit network is to keep me, I'm going to use a word. Let me look it up before I use it. Let me look that word up. The spirit network. I don't know. It's adjoined. Okay, adjoined together. Their ages. Okay. Adjoined. Oh no. Connected. Okay. Well, anyways. Gosh, random. Okay, anyways, is to be connected to that network that relays truth. So spirit network is a truthful network. Okay, is that why you have me on this journey doing my devotion, so that I'm still connected? So for example, okay, I won't do that. So that I have a truthful, a truthful what? I don't know, a truthful, an honest guide, maybe, because the other things can be misguiding, because I've heard that everything that looks good isn't good for me. Okay, so I can't rely on just me. Okay, Lord. All right. So is that bridging over, connecting to the relationship, it being more than just what I can perceive of, based on the things presented to me. And the cologne, like, ooh, that's cologne, whatever. I can't really tolerate colognes too much, but the smells, the things that I see, I might want or desire or imagine are good for me because of what's before me, because I am not in that on that farm or that ranch smelling the green peppers and the red peppers, the chili peppers, The fruit, oh my gosh, those orange trees, the apple trees, the grapevines, the plums. Oh, plums are delicious. Geez, peaches and nectarines. Does corn have I don't know. I haven't really been around corn, a cornfield, the beans, oh, Lord. Okay, so I'm already excited. I love a garden. I do. Okay. My grandmother had me in the garden with her. Okay. So then, yes, I get that. If I'm not there, I want to lose sight that those things are beautiful. Oh, the strawberries, the cherries, the blueberries. Do I never want to experience it because I don't see it all the time or right in front of me? Or maybe it's been modified. I don't know. Things have been, but to have something show me or reveal to me this was the original plan, the perfect plan, how it works in my body and all those. Okay, wow, that's how it's supposed to digest and all those. The anatomy is crazy. It's just crazy. All of our system, how things work. It's so intelligent. It's so beautiful. Like I like to write, so I don't like to dig too far into it because I like to keep it a mystery, a bit mysterious, so I can just romanticize a lot of things. That's my world that I live in. I'm less scientific, I guess. More romantic, more of a dreamer, all those things. I don't like to exhaust, I don't know, my brain in certain areas. I like for it to just fly with the wind. Okay. So the Spirit Network is like showing me, the design of what love or relationship looks like. Okay. Even if I don't see things modeled and represented, to stay connected. Okay. But then, I'm not trying to be sassy or anything, but Lord, why can't it just be together as one? Why is there this gap, this disparity? Don't have the answer to that. Okay, keep going. I don't have it now. Okay, maybe one subject at a time. It can't be math trying to do everything at one, one session or one subject, one period. So let me just stick on one for now, I guess. Although sometimes they do connect, like social studies and geography and culture. Sometimes those things, history, whatever, it does kind of, they're interrelated. But for this, I'm going to try to stay on track. Okay. If I do a song, Lord, it's going to crack. I have let's see. My cold, what becomes of the broken hearted? Yeah, because I ate that song up the other day. I just destroyed it. I messed up. I don't know the lyrics. What becomes of the... Okay, how about I just look up the lyrics and I try to see. What becomes of the brokenhearted? Okay, I'm being led here for a reason. What becomes of... Okay, the brokenhearted lyrics. Okay. Oh, by Jimmy Ruffin. I don't know, who's that old? 1961. What becomes of the brokenhearted? As I walk this land with, Jimmy Ruffin. Ruffin is Ruff as in Frank, IN as in Nancy, 1961. The songwriters are James Anthony Dean, Paul Weiser, William Henry Witherspoon. Okay. So the lyrics are, okay, here we go, Spirit. As I walk this land with broken dreams, I have visions of many things, but happiness, is just an illusion filled with sadness and confusion. Dang, they were feeling. What becomes of the broken-hearted who had love that's now departed? I know I've got to find some kind of peace of mind, maybe. The roots of love grow all around, but for me they come a-tumbling down. Everyday heartaches grow a little stronger. I can't stand this pain much longer. I walk in shadows searching for light, cold and alone, no comfort. Okay, he walks in shadows. Wow, that's deep. I walk in shadows. Okay. Cold and alone, no comfort in sight, hoping and praying for someone to care, always moving and going nowhere. Always moving and going no. Oh, okay. That relates back to that plan that we were going to be moving and then just going nowhere. So it's not a plan to just be racing towards what? Where are you going? Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things? Okay. Who had love that's now departed? I know I've got to find some kind of peace of mind. And it continues. Okay, help me. I'm searching though I don't succeed. But someone look, there's a growing need. Oh, he is lost. There's no place for beginning. All that's left is an unhappy ending. Oh my God. Now becomes, I'm not sure if these lyrics are all right. Okay. Becomes of the brokenhearted who had love that's now departed. I know I've got to find some kind of peace of mind. Wow. I'll be searching everywhere just to find someone to care. Oh, I'll be searching everywhere just to find someone to care. Okay. Spirit's like, stop right there. I'll be searching everywhere just to find someone to care. So, Spirit, are you saying that you bring people into our path so that we don't have to do all the searching? It will come to us, or you will show us. I don't know. I've had people that I know it wasn't a coincidence. I can attest to this, that just roll up on me. Like literally, I don't know if I was looking rough. I'm like, what? Dang. I don't know what I was looking like. Like, not that it matters, but like, what? I'm in the bathroom and the lady just gives me like something, a gift. I'm like, okay. But it was on her. So the thing is, yes, Spirit, she had already planned to do it. Something had already, she came there looking or knowing, not looking, like, how am I trying to set this up? Okay. It was already maybe revealed to her spiritually that there was going to be someone that she would give that to. I don't know if she knew me personally. Of course not, right? But it was already in her. Okay, the next one. Same. I mean, it's just someone that I think even before it happened, they knew what was going to happen. So they weren't just kind of searching for me. They were led to me.